Hey, hello. Hi, Emma's here. So a few people have been asking me why are you doing all these video blogs, but you're not talking much about your trip. And it's true. You know what? The thing is, I think I'm feeling so overwhelmed because I have so many things to share and so many things to tell you about this last pretty much 2 years now almost of traveling that it kind of scares me, the thought of actually sitting down and go through everything. It's like it's so many stories, so many things I could just tell you about. So I'm gonna try anyway. And there's also a few questions that people ask me all the time. Okay. So I thought it's like I'm just gonna do small little videos, try to not overload my sense and not stress about it. And so I'll be answering little questions about uh, tips for traveling and things that I suggest you to do or not to. So today I'm gonna talk about like what is my biggest struggles, because people ask me all the time, what is my biggest struggle. And it's funny because most people think it's the fact that I'm alone, and that's so not true. Okay, being alone is, I'm not gonna say it's never a struggle. I think what upsets me most about being alone is paying full price for hotels. Because if I'm with someone, I pay half price. You should have like some sort of like a special price, like you just one person, you pay half, but no, you have to pay full price. So one of my biggest struggles actually it is food. I know. Actually, it is. To find food that I can eat. Now, it's not that I'm super fussy. Well, I am a little bit, according to my mom. But it's mostly because I'm vegetarian. So I do not eat meat or fish. I mean, I'd love to be vegan. I'd love to, but forget it. Well, traveling is just, no, it's just not gonna happen. So one of my biggest struggles is actually to find something to eat. I can tell you that China was really one of the most challenging. And they do like a lot of vegetables and tofu, but they cook it with meat. I can see the meat broth there. I can smell it. I'm not gonna eat it. So that's one of the most difficult things for me, is actually to find food. Some places were very challenging. Some other places are easier. Other thing was a big struggle, and it still is. Now it's a bit better though. Is carrying a backpack. Yes, I'm traveling with a lot of things, and if you've seen me on the road, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, my luggage can be a bit of a difficult one. I have roughly 40 kilos with me in different sorts of bags, but I replaced my backpack with a prop, like a carry-on. Oh, thank God I did that. It really changed things, because before it was, I would cry. It got to the stage, every time I had to put my backpack on, I would start crying. It was that bad. But yeah, so yeah, I would say like my biggest struggles actually has been, finding things to eat, and carrying and carrying my house with me, because that's how I see it. It's like it's my house, all that stuff. I feel like I'm a bit of a snail, like carrying the house on top of me. So that, I would say those are my biggest struggles, like in the last 2 years. Yeah, I would say. Yeah, well, feel free to ask more questions.